Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I am going to show how to calculate WRI, that's mean water ratio index, using ArcGIS. Here you can see this paper, Assessment of Surface Water Dynamism, Bangalore, using WRI, NDWI, MNWI, Supervised Classification and KT Transformation. It is an open access journal, so you can easily download this paper. I will give this link in the description below. Here the full paper you can see here. They have used some indices to detect the water dynamism, surface water dynamism. You can use this methodology in other purpose like water body change detection, like river change detection, river course change detection, lake water change detection. Here you can find another paper, application of water indices in water change detection using Landsat imager in Nepal. So using multiple time series Landsat image, you can detect the surface water changes or river course changes. Here the methodology you can find here, water ratio index, that's in green band plus red band divided by near infrared band plus shortwave near infrared band. Here you can find this methodology. Here WRI, that's been green plus red divided by near infrared plus shortwave near infrared. If your result more than one, that's when it is water body. So you can find the same methodology here in methodology section. This one, water green plus red, near infrared plus mid near infrared. Mid near infrared, in case of Landsat 8 band, you can find green band, that's been 3, red band, that's in band 4, near infrared band, that's in band 5, and mid near infrared band, that's in short wave infrared 1. Using this 4 band, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can detect water body, okay, or you can extract water body. So let's move ahead to the ArcGIS. Here I'm adding here Landsat band here, so it is Landsat 8, so band 3, press the shift button, and band 6, here the band 3, 5. So I want to detect this water body from this image, so you can do it easily. So here go to this image analysis. First of all, select all, first one to last one. Now select this background, okay, close it. Now see this background value are null. You can also clip these features, it will be better. So that's why go to this here. I want to save it in my D folder. Here all, it is my YouTube channel, so I want to save it here in this folder, new, and here the shape file. Select the shape file, and this is unknown coordinate system, so select it and select same coordinate system, import band 3, okay, and click OK. And this is a point, select it to polygon. Here the polygon, right click, it's okay. Now again select this one, go to data, go to edit features, start editing. So here you can find this tab, create features tool, select this one, click this one. Now opening, take rectangle. I want to create one rectangle, so click here and after here, okay, is it. Now again go to save edit and stop edit, make it hollow, click it okay. Okay, now so again go to Windows tab, go to image analysis, then this is a select features tool. First of all select this one. Now select first one and last one, press the shift button, and here the clip option, clip it. So this is my clip features, no need to previous version. Select all, remove all, so okay. Now this is band 3, rename as band 3, band 3, Okay, this is a band 4, band 4, band 5, band 5, band 6. Go to properties in MS, band 6, 6. It's okay. Okay, now here Arc Toolbox, click it here. In the Arc Toolbox, you can find here the Spatial Analysis tool, and here the Map Algebra, here the Raster Calculator. Click it over here. Okay, now our formula thin band, that's in band 3. You can choose a float. Okay, float, band 3, green band, plus band 4 divided by, again take float, band 5, that's when near infrared, plus 6, that's when shortwave near infrared or mid infrared. Change output path. This is a formula. Float band 3 plus band 4 divided by float band 5 plus band 6. Change it, the location where you want to save it. It's okay, I want to save it here, no problem. WRI dot, in case of raster data, you should give the extension .tif, save it, and just click it OK. It is working. Okay, now see this TRI result, this one. Okay, now right click here, go to properties, okay, and go to symbology, and here the classify option, classify it, classify to, okay, and classify option, here 1 and more than 1. Okay, and for more than 1, give it blue color for water, and for this one, desktop part, give another color like this color. Now see, these are all water body. These are all water body. For more than 1 water body, these are all water body. Okay, this is river, and these all are wetland. You can check it in Google Earth. This is river. So using this method, you can also use not only for change detection of water body, you can also use this methodology for your other purpose like multi-criteria decision making modeling. Okay, surface water detection. This way, it's a plain area. Here various wetlands are available. I know this area very well. So now if you want to extract these water bodies, then reclassify it. Here the reclassify tool, in the spatial analysis tool you can find reclassify. Click it and add your WRI this data and classify into 2 groups, one less than 1 and another more than 1, and save it in your data output raster file WRI2 or WRI reclass. Save it and just click it OK. Okay, now here 1 and 2. 2 means here water bodies. So now again go to this Arc Toolbox, and here you can find conversation tool. This one, this conversation tool. In this conversation tool, you can find raster to polygon. Double click it, and here input raster. That's been WRI reclass. This one, and field. That's in value. Output polygon features. If this is features, no need to give extension. WRI features. Give any name according to your choice. Save it and click it OK. It's working. Now it is our features data. So again, right click here, go to is open attribute table here. Here on tab, select by attribute, click it here. Then you can select by attribute, like here the git code. So click it and get unique value. Here unique value 1 and 2. I want to select only 2. So is equal to, select this one 2. Then apply. Now it is selected only surface water bodies. So again right click here, go to data and export data. Now you can export your data in your folder. Like if I want to save it in my hydrological modeling here. So this is water body or surface water body. Surface water body. Save it and click it OK. 37,005 features. You can combine also using mask tool. Yes, you want to export it. Yes, I want to export it. Uncheck it. Uncheck this one also. Okay, uncheck this one also. Now see, this is only surface water body. If you want to export only one, like this river body, if you want to show the river course shifting, then you have to export only this river and just select anyone like this one. If you select it, see this one. If you select it and export it, again go to surface water body, export, again give name river, and save it. Yes. Now see, this is only river. Okay. In this way, if you extract multiple time series Landsat image, you can easily show channel shifting pattern of your targeted river. Okay, this is a river. You can change the color for river. I think it will be better color for river. Now see, it is my targeted river. In this way, you can extract river and surface water bodies using WRI. I hope you enjoy this lecture. Please subscribe my channel